One of the great challenges.
Hey there, everybody. Looks like some of you all are already having fun with the Nightbot, JW and Young Coin Hunter in particular. Anyway, good to see everybody this morning. Well, this morning for me still, but I know for many of you it's not. Thanks for coming on in. John Argent, Dave Carlisle, Old U.S. Currency, Ron Goldner too, Ant Orta here, Linda Wallace, Coin Captain. I got my friend Nightbot in here. David Carlisle. I think I said that already, and look at that one coin collector jumping right in, having some fun. Connon's here, look at that. Lowered the video quality on the videos, but not the commercials. Yeah, I think you can increase the video quality if you choose to, but by default, I think they start us out at like 360 or 480 or something, but I think you still can jump it up to 1080 if you choose to, but anyway. Papa Giorgio, Wooster, Spiked Head, Die Crack, all kinds of cool people here today. Thanks again, that one coin collector. Got the smiley face with the dollar signs for eyes. Awesome. James Eller, hi, how you doing? And Dwayne, one of our winners from yesterday. Good to see you. I believe it was yesterday, or maybe it was 2 days ago. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I've been looking at these darn Lincoln cents over and over and over and over. But we got another $11 counted out to search today. And just to remind people that have not been with us the last few days or have already forgot what we've been doing, is my local coin shop offered me all the cents they collected in a single day. They have a coin counting machine at the shop, so people bring coins into them instead of going to the local coin stars. They also just get in collections and different things each day that not worth their time to sort out and sell, so they just usually deposit the stuff. But they offered me the opportunity to buy them. And this is what I bought. It's $121, or real close to $121. I think one of the bags had like $120.93 written on it. So right about $121 face value of Lincoln cents. So this is everything they brought in on a day, and we've been searching through them, looking for wheat cents, foreign coins, S-mint coins from the 60s and 70s. Pretty much anything interesting we can find. So there's George Luna. Good to see you. Jonathan Reese, thanks for coming in. So that's what we got there. That's what we're searching through. And just a quick recap. I got my written list because I've been asked to show this again by someone. They like to keep up with this. Here's each of the 5 days we've done so far. So once we get halfway through today, we'll only be halfway through this. Seems like we've been looking at these forever, but anyway, here's the wheats that we found each day. Day 1 was 25. Day 2 we found 32. 25 on the 3rd day. Only 14 on day 4. And then yesterday we found 34 of them. And we've been finding a bunch of S-Mint coins each day, a bunch of 1959s. Yesterday we found 11 1959s. And this is out of, each day it's out of $11 face value, which is 22 rolls. And then we've been finding a bunch of counter-stamped state coins, very few 2009s, and then a few Canadians. So that is what we've been doing the last 5 days, and we are now on day number 6. Who else is coming on in here? I just saw a couple other names. Young Numismatist here just reached his 500 subscribers and has got a giveaway running on. So if you haven't picked him up yesterday when we helped push him up to the 500, he did start his giveaway. So click on that if you want a chance to win some coins. Pretty straightforward. What else we got there? Let's just start looking at some coins. How about that? I'm ready. If you guys have any questions or need to get my attention for whatever, then it's better if you try to tag my name. Otherwise, you know, maybe I'll miss it and you'll have to keep repeating yourself. So, all right, that one Coin Collector's running a link to something there. I trust them. Go ahead and click it. We'll see what it is. I'm not going to click it though because chances are I'll end up ending my stream if I click the wrong thing. There's a 1994 that looks has a slight misaligned die. I'll show it just because I know some of you like to see that. So on the left-hand side, you can see real thick rim. The right-hand side, hardly anything. The other side, the reverse, is very even. So this is just a slightly misaligned die. It's not considered off-center. It would need to be like that on both sides for it to be off-center. But so we won't say that. And since I just showed this, I had this under there, this is going to be our giveaway prize at the end of the stream. It's a 1930 San Francisco Standing Liberty Quarter. So if anybody wants a chance to win that, you'll have to stick around and we'll figure out a way to give that away at the end. There's a 1972 I'll take a look at, just to see if we got any doubling on the date or Liberty or the motto, and I don't see any there, so we'll skip that. A 94D, a 1980, a 76D, 75D, 1983, and a really dirty 84D, 2008, 2001, 2007, 2005, 1985, and a 1971. I'll just take a quick look at to see if there's anything. There's not. Nothing yet. Saw a lot of you guys in JW's stream earlier. He just ended his March Madness where he was doing giveaways every day the whole month. So congratulations to any of y'all if you guys were any of the winners for the month. I didn't win anything, so I'm over it. Now, JW said he's got some other stuff planned coming up, so if you're not following him, he's doing all kinds of stuff all the time, so make sure you're checking him out. I think most of you probably are already subscribed to him and know what's going on there. So that was a 1988, 2008, 84D, 89, a 73D, 84 Denver, 96 Denver, 62D, 81 Denver, 83 Denver, 89D, 94, and a 89 Denver. SoCal Box Breaks, good to see you. That one Coin Collector's got some mail on the way to me. All right, I'll check that out. I'll have to do some mail calls. I'm a little bit behind on mail calls like I usually am, but I'll get there. But yeah, you'll definitely be in one of the upcoming mail calls then. So yeah, we haven't found anything yet. We've only done a couple small handfuls. Today I didn't, so we went through one of the whole bags of $50 so far, and then I started getting into the smaller of the 3 bags that was in the picture that you saw. And then I decided, you know what, instead of just finishing up that smaller bag, let's just open up the other bag of 50. So this is all from the second bag of $50, so hopefully there's enough stuff in here too. So this is a really nice 1971 Denver. Young Coin Hunter's running some links there. Tells me to let my mail sit for 2 days, though. Probably not a bad idea. That's what they say. Or at least really wash your hands and stuff. I mean, I guess that too, but probably better to not do any unnecessary touching there. We got a first find of the day, and it's a counter stamp coin. This one is Florida. 1974 with a Florida counter stamp. 1999D, a 1970S will be our second find of the day. So we do save all the San Francisco mints from 1968 through 1974. Nightbot's running a link for Sheldon's channel. He's giving away a 63 proof dime that I gave him for part of his mail call he did for me. That's the link. Remember Sheldon, if you check out his channel, all of the mail call videos he does, and he does at least one a day, it seems like, because he's doing all kinds of sticker trades and mail. Every one of his mail call videos is a comment video and a giveaway. So if you want to win a bunch of stuff, you should be following Sheldon. He does all kinds of cool stuff. And he did change his name to the Paisley and Daddy Show, but it's Sheldon. There's a 1972 San Francisco we'll save. 85D, 2016D, 2004, 2016, 2010, 84D, and a 2000 Denver. Who's gonna bathe mail in hand sanitizer? Nah, I'm not gonna get that crazy. No, I'm just not gonna grab my mail and immediately touch my face. That's all. This one's horrible. I mean, this is how bad zinc coins can get. Look at that. Can't even identify that as like a Lincoln cent. I mean, you can see on the memorial barely on the other side. But yeah, hopefully that wasn't some rare date or something. We'll put that back under. You know what? We've looked at the Florida enough. We'll stick that there. We'll go back to the giveaway prize. There we go. So 94, 82 Denver, 03 Denver, 83D, 61 Denver. What else we got? Florida representing, says Ben. Good to see you. I don't know if I said hello earlier. Bill keeps saying me top mod. I don't know what the heck that means, but Bill 457's top mod, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty bad one, wasn't it, Young Coin Hunter? Alright. 70 Denver. 2011. 1963 deed, it looks real nice. There's a 71 Denver. A nice looking 79D. Here's our first 2009 of the day, one of the Lincoln birthplace. We'll just stick that kind of, yeah, we'll stick that up here because we won't find too many of those, or we haven't been. 61D, 77. Here's an 84. I'll look real closely with my loop real quick. It's not the double die. Is this a 69S? It sure is. There's another S mint. 85. Looks like Connon solely says. Funny. Oh, inside joke there. Okay, Bill. That's probably why I didn't get it. 71. Although that's the best kind of joke right now when we're all on lockdown, are inside jokes, right? There's a 71 San Francisco. We'll save that. 1980. 85 Denver. 95, another 71S. We're already up to 5 S mints, and we've only grabbed maybe not even into the first dollar or so. Much more modern ones that nobody cares about. Here's a really nice 1969S with a lot of red color to it. You like that one, Young Coin Hunter? Very good. And just make sure that doesn't have the doubling. It doesn't. Usually you can see that without a loop, but on a real nice one I like to double check for sure. Looked through a lot. We haven't found a wheat cent yet. I'm feeling weird about that. Usually we've been finding wheat cents right away. Hi there, Ulrich. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Your town goes on lockdown at 5 p.m. today, says that one coin collector. You guys are a little bit behind the curve then. I mean, I'm here in California. It seems like I've been on lockdown for months, but I know it's only been... What is it? I don't know. Maybe 10. I don't know because I can't keep track of time anymore. It seems like because it's just all weird. Here's another 2009 that we'll save. But it's probably only been about 8-10 days, something like that, I would guess. 63 Denver, that looks real nice. 76, another 63D that's full red. It's true, the USA after independence used pesos for a long time before the American dollar. Ron, what they did is, yeah, when the U.S. Mint started in 1792, they started making coins, you know, and then they just didn't make a lot. But what was already trading here, it wasn't a, what do you say, the Spanish pesos. It was, yeah, just Spanish money, the 8 reals coins. There were a lot of other foreign silver too. So that was, that's where the, you know, pieces of the 8, you'd cut those up for change, and a quarter of that would be your 2 bits, because it'd be 2 out of the 8, and yeah, everybody knew that kind of coinage here, and it was pretty much until the Civil War that foreign coins were used. Actually, and while we're talking about that, I think I can find it here real quickly. Here's the Red Book, and if you go like right to the beginning of the Red Book, there's some advertisements. Tells you how to grade stuff, and then right away it says Introduction to United States Coins, and the first thing it starts talking about is the Spanish milled dollar, because that was the money in the United States and the early Americas, because we didn't have our own coins, or we had very few of our own coins, and it talks about the different coins that did circulate in America. Alright, that's that. So 1980, an 88, a 94, a 2004, 2012, 1999 Denver, 78D, 91D, another real ugly messed up one, a 74D, and a 2014. Imagine driving the golf cart, okay. Is a 30S SLQ a better date? I don't believe so. I mean, it's an okay condition. It's a little better than you usually find on like a really. I mean, usually if you go buy junk silver or something, they're usually so worn down you can hardly read the dates. Well, we got another state counter stamp here. That's for the state of Illinois, my original home state. 87, there's an 83, we'll check for doubling on the reverse, and there's none. 74D, 82, 68D, an 84D, an 83D, an 04, a 94, a 2011, and an 89 Denver. In the Civil War, everybody saved coins for metal value? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they had a fractional currency. And there was a lot of, and also for change, they had Civil War tokens. Merchants would make their own money to be circulated. But yeah, everybody hoarded the actual currency. Well, and we didn't really have much paper money at the time, but yeah, all the gold and silver and even the copper was hoarded. Bunch of dirty coins here. There's a 70D, a 75D. There's a 70S we'll save. There's a real nice 1974 Denver. Looks like it's fresh out of a roll. 1999, there's a nice 77. 86 Denver, 94 Denver. We're not finding any wheat cents right away. This is weird compared to the last few days. There's a real dirty green looking 78 Denver. Okay. You look at the 72 double die, and on the reverse it looks like a rotating die. Okay. I mean, I guess some of them could have rotated dies, sure. If anybody wants a 2019 Red Book, he's got one, and all you got to pay is the small flat rate shipping. That's for that one coin collector. And that one coin collector, if you were interested, you could probably even get it. Yeah, Paula just mentioned it, media mail. You could put it in a bubble mailer or something like that, and do media mail. It'd be cheaper and slower, but that's up to you if that's what you want to do. Unless you were convinced you wanted to do it, flat rate for some reason. There's a 68S. I just looked at a 95 Philadelphia to see if it had doubling. It does not. It's an 86. There's a real messed up 1990 something. The 64 Denver. It's a nice 1974, except it's got a big fingerprint on it. There's another 1970S. Here's a 1959, so it's a first year, and we'll save that. 1959 Philadelphia. I think we found 11 1959s, first year memorial cents yesterday, and all of them were for Denver. So the first one we find today is a Philly, so that's kind of weird. Doesn't really mean anything though. What else we got in chat here? Who else is coming in here? Yep, media mail works. So yep, if anybody needs a 2019 Red Book, I would take that one coin collector up on that, because all the information in your 2019 Red Book's going to be the same as in the 2020 and the 2021 Red Books, except you just won't have pictures of the latest, America the Beautiful quarters. That's about the only difference. All the other stuff has been the same forever. All the mintages, information on the coin, the pricing might be slightly different, but not enough to make a difference in just a couple years. And there's a really nice 1969D. Nice red one. The 59D does have errors. I imagine there's some... Well, any date can have an error, but if you're talking about varieties, I would imagine there's some varieties on 58Ds. I know I've seen like D over Ds or D over D over D, and in fact, I might even have one lying around here somewhere. Just a second. Let me do a little digging. Like this right here, for example, 1959 D over D over D. So it's possible. How you like them apples? Just happen to have that laying around, no problem. Alright, there's a 1977D, a 73, 1987, 2016, 1964D, 1996, 81, 94 and a 2000, a 78, a 2012, 1973. There's a 1984 we'll take a close look at. No doubling on the obverse there. 1989, 77 Denver, 95D, 81, 63, 75, 1990 Denver, 1992 Philly. It's kind of ugly on the reverse. Just accidentally grabbed two there. There's nothing. 82 Denver, 04, 2013, 1967, and the last one in this pile is 82 Denver. Yo, $3 on a pack of coins that's just sitting at the post office? Oh, okay. Just happened to have that lying around. Yep, just happened to. So we'll get that Illinois counter stamp out of our way, and we'll put the giveaway coin back up there for a minute until we get our next find. No, actually I got that. I think I bought that at one of the recent coin shows, and I was just taking pictures of it recently. I bought two different varieties. That was just one of them that happened to be there. That one's the 59 D over D over D RPM FS501 from the Cherry Picker's Guide, and I got this one here. It's the 53 D over D FS501. So I just happen to have these kind of handy because I was just doing photos of them. So no, I don't have just all of them just lying here ready to grab when anybody asks about them, of course. But one thing, won't you have? Well, not yet. I don't have the 69S double die right now, but maybe we'll find one today, young coin hunter. You never know. I've seen plenty of them at like lot viewings at auctions and stuff, and been able to look at them, and that's why I don't even, it's doubling on them is so strong when you see a real one, that you don't even need a loop or a microscope to see that one. It's just so obvious. There's a 69D at 86, an 84 Denver, 1983 Denver, 68 San Francisco. Getting a lot of S-mints so far. Not one wheat cent yet. That's not a good sign. There's a 1970 San Francisco that looks all rusty and dirty. Actually has some dirt and rust growing on it. I'll show you how bad that one is. Look at that. That's pretty bad. But it's a 1970S. Believe me, through that dirt I can see it. So 1990. There's a 72S. Maybe we got the bag that just has a bunch of S-mints and no Wheaties. I don't know. There's a 63. A 1994. A really nice 1962. It's basically full red. Real nice. Yeah, it's a bummer, Antorta, if you have to go pay $3 if someone didn't pay enough postage. I hope it wasn't me. Whoever it was, hopefully it wasn't intentional. 2017D. You haven't seen too many of the newer ones in here. The 67, 2013, 1999D, and a 74D, a 2013, 90 Denver, 82, 14, 77, 94, 02, 73D, a 73D, and a 97D. Alright, we're at least a quarter to a third of the way through, and we haven't even found one wheat cent, and we found 34 of them yesterday, so kind of weird. But we'll keep looking. We will keep looking. There's got to be some in here, I would hope. It'd be weird if you find 34 one day and then none the next day. There's a 1970 Denver that's got some nice red color to it. It's an 85 Denver, a 67, a 1969 Philadelphia. I usually don't see the Philadelphias too often. 06, something I'll beat up there. There's another 2003 that we'll save. Or sorry, 2009 I should say. 79, 1959 Denver that's got some nice red color. We'll save that. This 1970S. We'll save that one. 08, 2011, 2008, and an 87. We'll clear some space because I grabbed too much there. Your postage dues come back to you. That happens sometimes too, Bill. I don't know if it's just people, the different rules for different post offices, or if people like say, hey, I'm not paying that postage, and then it gets mailed back, or I'm not sure on the different rules of that. But I've gotten things too that show up to me postage due, and I got to go pay to get the stuff, and usually it's not too much, but I've also had stuff that I've sent get returned because it's like just very small amount off. 1994D, a 91D, a couple 2010s, 74, 75, 2015, 78. There's a 1970S. We've been getting a bunch of those. And I'll probably look through, you know, if I've been asked to, there's a 72S with some red color on the 70s. Like, oh, is that the small date or the large date? I don't want to take the time to look at each individual one, but when we're done with all these, I'm keeping all the S-mints separate. I'll probably then just look at them all at once to see if there's anything interesting. That's the way it just seems more efficient to do it that way. Or, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with all these coins. Someone suggested maybe just giving them away or selling them or something, and I just might do that, because so far, like I said, just in the first 5 days, we've gotten, you know, 20, 50, 70, about 120 wheat cents, and I really don't, and we did find a 1909 yesterday too, so I don't know what I really need to do with all those, and I don't need them really for anything, so maybe I'll do something, get them into somebody else's hands and let them hunt through them and pick them apart if they're interested. But, alright, what do we got here in this chat I'm missing here? Oh, just talking about the post office. Very good. There's my website again. Perfect. Yeah, all my mail's been showing up. All my bills are coming, that's for sure. I got a bunch of bills I got to pay. Those haven't stopped. Not even close. There's another 1970S that's got a lot of red color in it. It's an 07. Really nice 63 Denver. There's another 1959 Denver that looks real nice. Again, we do save the first year of the Lincoln Memorial cent, just because I feel like it. 72D, 73D. There's a 1983 that's really poor condition. We'll still check it for the variety. No doubling. Couple others that have nothing to speak of. This one's really dirty. It's hard to make out. Let me see if I can get a date off of it. No. just all crusty. 1984 Denver, a 96D. A couple more from the 2000s, 2007D, and a 98D. Mikey found a 09 VDB and a 10S. That's awesome. 10S is definitely a little bit better. Know someone in Canada who found a 14D in Canada. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. That's a nice find. 07, 08, 13, 13, 86, 04, 1980, 2014, 64, a really nice 63 Denver. Nice red. 2013, 1978. A couple more dirty ones that are hard to even make out, but I just know they're 80s or 90s something that aren't worth anything. It's a 65. 07. 75 with a counter stamp. Which one is this? NE. Anybody know what that is? That's Nebraska. Okay. NE for Nebraska. Perfect. So we're still getting the state counter stamps in this second bag we're going through, but again, we're getting close to halfway through the $11 for today and haven't even found one wheat cent. This is weird. Considering we found 34 of them yesterday, including a 1909, so maybe this bag's just not mixed up very well, or who knows. That's part of coin roll hunting, though. You can find groups of stuff at one point and then nothing at the next spot, even if it's the same box or the same rolls or the same bag or whatever. It's a really nice 1969S. Nice red one. I think we're making up for it finding a lot of the S-Mint 60s and 70s, but I'd rather find some old wheat cents. And I'm sure you guys would rather see that too. This one's pretty ugly. Just look at how these zinc coins can get sometimes. That's pretty, isn't it? Pretty ugly. Alright, we won't keep that under long because we just found our first world coin. It is a 2004 from Canada. So there we go. Why you get so many counter stamps? Bill, these are from a coin shop. So $121 of coins that they took in one day. So sometime during that day, somebody deposited a bunch of these counter stamps. So far we found about 25 to 30 of them. So I'm guessing maybe someone put the whole map of 50 states in these and took them to the coin shop and counted them, and the coin shop never even looked through them. Or it's possible the coin shop brought in somebody's collection that day, looked at them briefly, saw it was a bunch of memorial cents, and just dumped them in their deposit bag. So it's one of two options there, but yeah, usually you wouldn't find that many in rolls from the bank. There's a nice 1959 that we'll save. But yeah, these were deposited at the coin shop because they got a coin counting machine, and they charge 4% for coin counting versus, I think the coin stars are either 10.9 or 11.9%. So they get a lot of people bringing their coins in to be counted. So that is fun to be able to find a bunch of those, because I mean, I've found them in rolls from the bank before, but usually you just find one at a time, and you don't find 20 or 30 of them like we had in the last few days. There's a nice 63D, a 74, 2014, and a 95. Still no wheat cents. And then we got that Canadian there. Mike Pratt, good to see you. So we'll get that Canadian out of our way here and put that one back under there for a bit. You see a wheat in that pile? I didn't see one. I must have missed it. You might be watching it 1080p though, and maybe you saw something better than I did, and we'll have to timestamp that and watch it back because it's already been dumped if I missed something. But I'm trying to not miss anything, because I'm trying to look real carefully and just to make sure I don't miss any of the counter stamped ones, because you can tell those counter stamps, I mean, they're just not, I don't know, I think it would be easy to miss them. So, and I might have already missed a couple of them, who knows. We'll know, I guess, when we get to day 11 if I find 48 or 49 of the states. Probably means somebody would have dumped all 50 of them in there, and I just missed a few of them. So there's a nice looking 1963. There's an 89 Denver, a 95 Philadelphia, no doubling. 73 Denver, an 82, a nice looking 62D. Nice looking 1963, a 73 Denver, 1982, 72S, we'll save that, 78D, 93D, 85D, 91 Denver, 76 Denver, 71 San Francisco, save that, 79D, 91, 89, a 1984 that's so corroded I don't even care if it's a double die obverse because the whole thing's being eaten up. Some zinc rot, and an 83 Denver, and a 94 Denver. And then SoCal Box Breaks says they also don't charge any percentage if they use that money at the store. Ooh, I didn't know that. So SoCal Box Breaks, all these rejects after I sort these out, so it's $121 I got at the shop, but I might end up keeping like $3 of them because that's the wheat cents and the counter stamps that we'll find. Can I take the other like $118 back to the shop and then buy stuff? Is that what you're saying? I don't have to take these to my bank or Coinstar myself? Yeah, no wheats again, Spike. This is weird. Like I said, we found 34 of them yesterday, and we're more than halfway through today, and we found none. Like I said, though, I'll show the picture again real quick. So the first day, we're doing $11 a day. So here there's 2 bags of $50 and then a bag that has about $21. So the first 4 days we were going through one bag, and then the 5th day we went through part of whatever was left in that bag, the $6 that were left, and then part of the smaller bag. And then today I just broke into the second big bag, so everything's from the bigger bag. So we're in a different bag, so this bag just doesn't seem to have any wheat cents yet. So SoCal Box Break says, for me, no, I can't bring these back to be counted and spend stuff. Okay. Hey there, JC Well. Good to see you. Because that'd be fun, because I know I'm certainly, because I know you've actually told me you've got some coins for me ready to pick up, or we got to meet up sometime and do that, and it'd be nice if I could just hand you these couple big bags of cents again and say, well, here's $118 of what I owe you. There's a 1970 Denver, and the one I just looked at was a 1972 Philadelphia. That I just like to check those to see if it's any of the major double die varieties, and the reason they are major double die or valuable double dies is they're kind of scarce and you usually don't find them, so that's why I keep looking and looking and we don't find them. So it's no surprise, but when you do find one, and it's possible, people do it, it gets real exciting. So, but you won't find them if you don't check. There's 1980, 1979D, a 71, 1992. It looks pretty nice. Not the close AM though. You bet I find an Indian, says Spike Time. That'd be funny if we found SoCal Box Breaks is on Team Scent. That's good. So is Young Coin Hunter. David Carlisle, Spike. Oh, look at you guys. You guys are just kissing up. You guys are all brown nosing me right now, saying Team Scent, aren't you? Nah, it's fun. That's what it's there for, just to be fun. So our update on the virus got 18K. Okay. That one coin collector is part of Team Scent. How many people are on there? 53 are on Team Scent now. Even though I have it set to where you can just kind of spam it and be on I'm like 8 of those people, I think, because it doesn't like let you do it only once. There's a 1999, and that is a close AM, I believe. Yep. 89, there's another 92 that's real dirty. I can't even tell what's on the reverse there. And a 1981. Again, no wheat cents. There's Condon laughing at something that I missed. Team Brown Nose. Yeah, that's funny. Condon says deep in his heart he knows he's wrong, though. That's why he's on Team Penny. But you guys know, this might be a good time for it. I've been showing some memes there about penny versus cent, and how I insist that we all call them cents because that's what they are. And I showed a couple. I'll show a couple of the repeats first. Like here's the rock. I mean, self-explanatory. I'll let you read silently on your own there. Okay, very funny, very funny. Here's one that our friend Don Berry / SoCal Box Breaks sent us. So keep, stop making me do this. Call them cents. I showed this one the other day. This is the face that young coin hunter makes when I keep calling them cents instead of pennies. So that's a good one. And maybe I'll show a couple new ones here. You guys like cats, I'm sure. You guys, how about Grumpy Cat? Grumpy Cat even says don't call them pennies. And there's another Grumpy Cat. Call them cents, right? It makes sense. You guys liked this one from yesterday. This one got a lot of laughs. It's there's me there preferring cent over penny. You guys like that one, I'm sure. And let's find one more. How about that? Here we go. This is a good one. This is they won't stop calling them pennies. So there you go. Fun stuff. All right. Let's search through some pennies, and let's search through some cents, and let's search through whatever the heck we call them. How about that? It's a 1990, a 2008 D, an 83 Denver, 2013, 2002. Hey there, Coins USA. Again, I've told people Coins USA has one of the coolest channel names because it's Coins USA. I mean, and he's got a nice proof Franklin $50 there. So there's your shout out, Coins USA. You don't even have to ask for it today. How about them apples? 1981 D, 68 Denver. What else here? Get to the copper. There's a lot of copper in here for sure. Definitely more. So when I do my regular Lincoln cent box hunts, I break down how much copper versus how much zinc we find. There's a real nice 1972 Denver. And usually I find about 12% of the coins I get are copper on average. Well, that's what I've been getting in the last year or so when I counted out. There's way more than 12% here. So whoever turned these coins into the coin shop was saving these for a while, or maybe they sorted out some at one time too. But there's a 74 San Francisco. 1963 D that's full red. There's another 1959 Denver we'll save. And a 1993 Denver. How's the hunt going, Greg King? Well, Greg, we're doing okay. We're getting some more counter stamp coins. We're getting some 59s. We're getting a bunch of San Franciscos from 68 through 74. We even got one Canadian cent, but not a single wheat cent yet so far, and we're probably 2/3 of the way through the hunt today. Not a single wheat cent, so very, very weird. And then the coin under the scope, that is our giveaway prize for the end of the stream. It's a 1930 San Francisco Standing Liberty Quarter. It's Coin USA's favorite design, so good luck. How many flying eagles do I have, Kittle? Says that one coin collector. Just a few. Just a few. I don't know exactly how many. All right. I'm just kind of feeling there might be a wheat cent coming up soon. I hope so. We'll see. There's a 73D, an 81 Denver, a 70 Denver. 70 Denver looks pretty nice. It's got a little bit of colorful toning to it that probably won't show up on this webcam, but that's fine. I'm not saving it anyway. 1964, an 82 Denver. What else we got there? Bill says his local coin shop gives BU change back. Yeah, a lot of coin shops will do that, especially nickels and cents. Especially to give a lot of that stuff out to kids. I used to get, like, when I'd go to my local coin shop as a kid, I'd always be like thrilled when I'd get like a nice 1956 nickel back that was like BU, because I'd be able to upgrade my album when I got home, and it'd be fun. A couple really beat up ones you can't even read. There's another San Francisco, a 1970. 89 Denver, 88 Denver. And we got a wheat cent. I called it. 1946, finally. Whew. Feel good now. It's like we could just almost end the stream. There's a 2009. Here's another 2009. There's a 2011D, a 93, a 94, 2004, 69 Denver, 2006, 1983 Denver, a 2014, and a 2005. Have you found a 2020 cent yet? I have not found any in circulation, Coins USA. Not yet. Not that I can think of. I think I've gotten nickels and dimes from 2020 and the back quarters. So I think I've gotten, yeah, pretty much everything else. But I don't remember getting any 2020 cents yet. I don't think so. Your shop gives presidential dollars, young coiner? I guess that's cool. I mean, at coin clubs we do that a lot. We'll give like Kennedy half dollars as change, or presidential dollars, or $2 bills sometimes. I do that at the coin shows as well, but especially the younger people, or I have like old silver certificates that are just in poor condition. There's a 71S. I'll give those out as change sometimes. Usually I do it if I think the person will appreciate getting it as change. You can kind of tell when people just don't care, but then you can also tell when it's a younger collector in particular just gets excited about everything they're looking at, and then they'll buy something cheap, and I'll give them a couple dollars back. I'll give like a $2 bill and a silver certificate, and then they just like, oh my gosh, really? For real? I'm like, yeah, for real. There's a 1963 Denver that's nice full red. Here's a 69S. Let's take a close look at this one. It looked a little funny, but not funny enough to be a double die. 1980D, an 82, a 2010, 2014. You won on JW stream because I didn't get notifications. I don't know what that means, Archaeology. Who won? Oh, you were asking who won on JW stream. He did a few giveaways. You'll be able to watch it back, but everything was you had to be there to win. So there was only one person, he said, that didn't claim their prize, and it wasn't you. I didn't recognize the name. So yeah, your name didn't get picked. I don't remember that, Mikey. So you didn't miss out. There were a couple in-stream giveaways where you had, like I do, where you type in a word and then you like picked a number after that, so I guess you would have had a chance to win something there. But there's a 1959 Philadelphia we'll save. Jonathan Reese won. They called probably like JW went through like 3 or 4 different people before he pulled your name, I think, there, Jonathan. That was real lucky. It was lucky that your name got picked, and it was lucky that the other people weren't there. Young Coiner said someone on Instagram found 2 proof 2020 quarters roll hunting. Wow. Yeah, I guess the proof sets have been out, so it's possible, somebody already dropped a few of those in circulation. Absolutely. Colorado Coin Hunter, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Dad and Daughter Silver Stacking, thanks for coming on in. I'm just searching through some Lincoln cents here. There's a 1959 Denver we'll save. We're only got 1 wheat cent so far, the one that's under the scope. We'll take that out of there since we've been looking at that a while. We're going to do an end-of-stream giveaway once we're done with today's $11 worth of cents, and we're probably about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way through. And then we'll give away that Standing Liberty quarter at the end. So yeah, congratulations, Jonathan Reese. That's a nice win there. It's always fun to win stuff. I mean, you guys have seen my mail calls. I win a bunch of stuff here because, I mean, I'm in a lot of streams, and there's a 70S, and the more you play, the more chances you have to win. That's the way it usually works, and some things I win are just, I mean, I don't need them, of course, and other things are just amazing, but, I'm pretty happy about all this stuff. It's just kind of fun to win whatever it is, Just winning is cool. There's a 70 Denver. There's another 2009 where he's sitting on the log. 85. And I do see a wheat cent coming up, so we're going to get at least 2 wheat cents today. I don't know the date. It's face down, so we'll look at that one together. There's a really nice 1984D. I just really like how they get that look to them. I mean, you can see there it's almost like I mean, it's not full red, but I don't know if I can show it. There's the toning, like there you go. Just that look they get. That looks awesome to me. I don't know. I'd rather have a coin looking like that than just a full red brand new one sometimes. I think that's cool. But let's see what this wheat cent is together. 44D. The 1944, I think, is the highest vintage of all the wheat cents. If you count all the P, D, and S together, it's definitely the highest of all. So if you ever trying to guess a date, or you need to guess a date of what something's going to be when it's a wheat cent, guess 1944. And when I grabbed that handful, I did drop one of them right into the box of my rejects. So hopefully that wasn't an important one. I'm looking real quick on the top here, at least for all the darker and older looking ones. And I guess if that was the 69S double die, we might have missed it because I dropped it. Grabbed too many at once. That was a 1969, a 2014, a 75D, an 04. Couple more dirty ones. I can't even read the dates, and I don't feel like picking the dirt off of it right now. 1982, an 83D. We got the coins for amateurs in here. All right, a daily Lincoln fix. You got it. This is only day 6. We're just, and since we're a little more than halfway through today's coins, that means we're only at like the halfway point of this whole $121 I'm searching through. So we're right now at about the 5.5 point. We got 11 total days. So 91, 88, and today it's a little weird because, like I said, we're about 2/3 through today, and we've only found 2 wheat cents. Yesterday, we found 34 wheat cents. So definitely not an even mix in this batch, but we found in a lot of S mints. Here's another one. There's a 73S. So we got a nice pile of San Francisco coins. And we have got a couple more counter-stamped state coins today. We've got Nebraska, Illinois, and Florida. So those are still in this other bag that we started today, but the wheat cents are certainly lighter so far. Mission Get Rich finally made it, I see. Thank you for coming. How to tell if a wheat cent is brown mint condition, because you have a few that are great condition. Well, mint condition just means it's not circulated, it doesn't have wear. So it can be totally brown, and as long as it's lustrous, doesn't have wear on it, it's still mint state. It would just be mint state brown. So if it's real flashy, shiny, and just dark, I mean, it could be mint state. And there's no circulation wear. You just look at the high points of the design and see if it's worn. 73D, 68D, 99D, 76, a 2000, a 91 Denver, 1991 Philly, a 91 Denver, a 72D, an 02, 62 Denver, 68 San Francisco, we'll save that. That's a 72D. There's a 72S, 1980, 86, 75, 74, 93, 2000, 76D, an 88, 1979, and a 1979. Does that mean Coin Dragon's in here? Everybody's saying Frank. That's Coin Dragon. Very cool. Thanks for coming in. AZ Coins, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well today. David Carlisle has a blue wrench. How did that happen? I don't think I ever made him a mod, did I? Yeah, I probably did. I must have, right? I think I'm the only one that's allowed to do that. 2013. There's a really dirty, messed up 1961D. 2014, 1980, 2002. Yeah, these are like some of the dirtiest cents I've ever searched, for sure. It's filthy. 84D. So no putting your hands right up to the mouth after this, going right to wash hands. A couple 1980s, a 79, 05, 89D, and a 2012D. Good luck with the rest of the hunt, says Greg King. All right. Take care. Have a good day. We got, I don't know, a few more handfuls to go. 63D, 87, 70 Denver, 63 Denver, 83 Denver, 60D, 84D, 76 Denver. Everything's Denver. Except this one, 1983, no doubling on the reverse. 95D, 82, 07, 71 Denver, 08. Fell asleep during just another average stacker stream. Okay, that's funny. Hopefully you weren't up on the stream or anything, just watching it. Hopefully that was the... Because I've seen people do that. They'll be up on someone's panel, like participating in the stream, and then all of a sudden you hear them starting to snore. And that's kind of funny. There's a really nice 1972 I just pulled aside, just looking to see if there's any doubling, and I don't think I see any there. Just gotta hold still for a second. No, there's not. There's the light playing a trick with me there for a second. There's a 2009, so we're getting several more of those than we've been getting in the last few days. That's the professional life one, I believe they call it, where he's standing there pointing at the building or whatever he's doing. 79, 2014D, 2014D, and an 81D. And I did look at that one. Okay. Would I recommend using MS70 or EasyEst on a Mint State Morgan? Probably not. Especially if you don't know what you're doing with it or you haven't used it a lot yourself. And if you ever do want to play around with that stuff, test out on a coin that's not very valuable, and then don't use that stuff at full strength either, would be my other advice. Put it like, mix it half water, half, you know, that stuff, or at least maybe quarter of the EasyEst and then the rest water. There's a Lincoln birthplace that was right there on top. Because the solution will still work, it'll just work a lot more slowly, so you can control what's going on a lot better if it's a diluted solution. Use that stuff at full strength, you can ruin coins if you're not careful and not fast enough and not paying attention. But I mean, the stuff can ruin coins anyway, so I usually don't mess with any of those chemicals. If I have a coin that's messed up and I think would become much more valuable if it looked nicer, I'll pay the money and send it to PCGS or NGC for their conservation and let them do it with their preferred methods or with their expertise. Or mostly, I just know that if I pay them to clean my coin or to fix if there's an issue, then it'll end up getting graded and they won't write cleaned on it. Now, if I do it myself and send it in, there's a good chance that if they don't like whatever it looks like, there's a 71S we'll save, then they can call it clean. But if they're the ones doing the work to it with their own methods, I guess it's still possible it could be called clean. I've seen that happen, like if they, just overdo it. But the chances are a lot less. There's a 73S, 82. Fell asleep with your eyes open and teacher saw you and freaked out. Yeah, that's a little freaky, Mikey. Remember Zeke falling asleep on StreamYards? Yeah, I won't name any names, but I've seen a few people do that a couple times. I wouldn't tell you that, like in Rich Callie's stream, Hector would fall asleep a lot of times, and I wouldn't say that about Hector, of course, never. But Rich Callie was nice enough to mute him once he started doing that, so that was really nice of him. So, all right, nothing else there to talk about. Getting towards the end, I think I'd say maybe 3 more handfuls about this size. And right here I see a Canadian coin, so let's see what this is. It looks older and dirtier. Not too old though. Just a 1983. Does MS70 get rid of PVC? I've never used MS70, to be honest with you, Coins USA. I've used EasyEst, which my understanding is MS70 is pretty much the same ballpark as MS70, but for PVC, all you got to use is pure acetone, because PVC is plastic, and acetone will melt plastic right away. So get pure acetone. Don't use nail polish remover. because nail polish remover has other stuff in it, even though it's like mostly pure acetone. You go to like a hardware store and get pure acetone, but make sure you do that well ventilated area, no flames around. Stuff is really flammable, and you know the fumes will get you too. And yeah, if it's a pure silver coin or something like that, you should be fine with the. I wouldn't mess with copper ever unless you really know what you're doing though. There's another 2009 we'll save. But yeah, acetone's okay for most coins. 1992D, 1999, 1969D, and a 74D. Hector's full of info. There's talking about Penny Dog again. If you guys want to go help out Penny Dog, reach their hour requirement to get monetized. You guys have the information there. Should try MS Plus by Numis Labs. Never tried that. And then you get the laughing face, so it might be like I know some coin shop. I mean, I've had friends that work. I have friends that do work at coin shops right now, and I've had other friends that used to work at coin shops, and just the stories of what some shops do. Not all shops do, but some shops just do all kinds of crazy stuff to the coins to make them a little bit more presentable for sale, in their opinion. There's a 1970S, 74D, a 2000D, another 2000D, 79 Denver, 15 Denver, 93 Denver, 69 Denver, really messed up 2004, a couple 82s, an 87D, 89, 2013, what are these three here? 05, 64, and a 92 Denver. I'll check the 92 Denver real quick for the close AM, and it's not. Good afternoon, Nightbot. Exactly. Wire brush. I've heard one person at a shop would use baking soda and a toothbrush on all the silver dollars. I know they would do that. At least all the circulated ones, to make them a little nice and a lot whiter and brighter. And that is not the coin shop that I recommend here, where I get coins from now. That's a friend that used to work at a coin shop that I don't even know. I haven't been to that coin shop in a long time. I'll tell you that. It's not local for me. 84 Denver. There's a 1970S. There's a 70D. 76D. A couple 94s. A couple 2014s. Are we going to end up with only 2 wheat cents today? This is crazy compared to the last few days. 85, 73D, 76, 94, 2001, 72S. Now, definitely not wire brush. Practice cleaning on your friends' coins. I guess that's one way to do it. No, the best way is just don't clean your coins. Usually you can't. I mean, a lot of them can't be improved. Some can be, but I'd leave it to the professionals. Or if it's a cheap enough coin and you know it's not worth anything. Here's a 1959D that we'll save. If it's cheap enough, then do whatever you want, because you're not going to be destroying any value. But if there's value to it, you got a much better chance of hurting the value than helping it. And if it's really something that's worth enough to where you think you can help it, it's probably worth having a professional do it for you. That's my thoughts on it. I don't spend any time messing with it. It's just not worth it, and I don't like damaging coins. There's almost always somebody that'll buy the coin as is. I mean, there's a lot of people that would prefer a more original coin than one that someone doctored up to make it look just a little better. There's a 68S we'll save. Your wife cleans the coins in the washing machine? Well, yeah, that happens sometimes, sure. You got a lot of coins you're selling in a bundle. If I'm interested, send an email. I mean, I guess it depends on what they are, but I wouldn't know until you can go ahead and send me an email. But usually, if it's stuff that I'm buying, I mostly just buy a lot of certified coins, because that's what I sell on my websites and online. And yeah, I get other stuff too, but when I get a lot of other stuff that I usually don't put on my websites, and that's the stuff I usually end up selling to local clubs, or there's really nothing in that pile, just a couple copper and mostly a bunch of modern stuff. Or I'll put them in one of the YouTube auctions that I've done here. I've only done a few of those though, but all right, let's dump out the rest of this box that I counted out and see if there's anything in this last group. Is there 3 more? There we go. That's it for today. This is the $11, the end of it. 64D, 89D. What do we got there? A bunch of silver? I mean, yeah, go ahead and send me an email. I'll take a look. Anyone know why a bunch of kids doing live streams keep going down? I don't know. I have no idea. A bunch of kids doing live streams keep going down. You mean the live streams crash on you or something? Or you think they're being taken down? I guess I don't understand what you're saying about it. 68D, 78D, 99, 99D, 89D. Looking at a coin. Do you review error coins from us? Not really. I mean, if you send me an email, I'll take a look and tell you, hey, I have no idea what that is, or if I know, I'll tell you, but I only know a little bit about error coins, and I don't know enough to where I say, hey, let me know, and I'll tell you exactly what's going on, but I've seen enough and I've owned enough to where I probably know for most of them, or I'll be able to tell if it's just mint damage for most things, but I don't hold myself out to be an expert or anything of it. This one's a 1972S. It's got a pretty fat rim. I just want to take a close look at it. It's got a partial wire rim, but I think it just might be damaged, maybe. It's really beat up and messed up. I mean, I know some of you guys would keep asking, why don't you show things under your microscope? It's like, well, there you go. You guys can take a look too, but just there on the left side, there's like a partial raised bit on the rim, like a little bit of a wire rim, but just, it's an ugly coin overall. Nothing special. I just wanted to take a close look because it looked and felt a little different. I almost thought for a second it might be a proof, but I don't think it is. Usually a proof I can see right. The rim makes it feel like a proof, but there's just nowhere near enough reflection for it to be a proof. I'd bet on that it's not. 81, 1970S, 1980, 81D, 84, 1991, 07. Didn't show your face on the stream and they took it down. Well, it might be something about how your channel's set too. I mean, if your channel's set that, you know, it's for kids, or if that it's run by someone under 18, then I don't know. There's all kinds of new rules on that I don't even know, so, because they don't apply to me. 1990, 2000. Like, I know, like, if any kids are posting videos or streams, I know, like, they disable all the comments. I've seen that happen because they don't want you guys participating in that for whatever reason, which, okay. There's another 2009, so there's at least one more find here in this last group. 87D, there's an 84. Maybe it's got the double D or double die obverse. We'll see. It does not. 2014, 82, 80 Denver. 1979, that looks real nice. It's a full BU red. 07, 06 Denver, 84 Denver, 1982. And a 2002. That is the $11 for today, day 6 of our 11-day hunt. What else do we have here in the chat that TOCC is talking about? What laws you talking about? Different rules on YouTube. It pops up all over the place. All the different new rules for younger folks on YouTube. Don't know why they fixed the ring of death on the coins, and there's. Yeah, I mean, it's just the way different coin counting machines are like that, or the coin rolling machines mostly. What a day. I mean, this is weird. So I guess here's our count. I mean, it's going to be a pretty easy count. Everybody count with me, okay? Let's see. Let's test our counting skills. Let's count up our wheat cents. Are you ready? 1, 2. All right, we're done counting our wheat cents for the day. That's all we found. That's I mean, I guess out of $11, which is 22 rolls, it's about half of a box from the bank. 2 wheat cents? Yeah, it's still a little bit lower than I usually get from my bank even, but based on what we've had in the last few days, you guys are all getting it. There you go, too. Here's the last few days. Day 1, 25. Day 2, 32. Day 3, 25. Day 4, 14. Day 5, 34. And now I got to put a little number 2 right there for day 6. Pretty poor. Definitely a different mix in this bag so far, but who knows what we'll find tomorrow. So there is our 2 wheat cents. Let's see how many S mints that we got here. We got a bunch of these. So there is 5, 10, and we will be doing our giveaway right after I get done counting and showing this stuff, so don't worry, hold your horses. Get those keyboards out, get that chat ready to, get ready to type on your phones or whatever you got to do, because you guys know how I do my giveaways by now. I'll type a word into the chat, and then all you got to do is type the same thing I type after I type it. Once per person, that's it. And you'll have a chance to win. So here we have 35 S mints, which is the highest we've had so far. For S mints, we've had 20, 22, 20, 27, and 30. Today we have 35. So we've gotten more S mints today, so that's pretty cool. We definitely got more 2009s today. There's 5, and there is 10 of those. We got 3 more of the state counter stamps, Florida, Nebraska, and Illinois. And we got 8 1959s. So there we go. That's what we got for today. Plus we got 2 Canadians, a 1983, and a 2004. So there we go. Only 2 wheat cents today. Again, that's an unsearched bag of stuff from the coin shop. Don't know what it is until we look. And there you go. How do you get Nightbot to run an ad for you? I would have to set that up and then give you a code to punch in to do that. But still no Iowa, says JW. I know you were sitting there waiting for Iowa to pop up so you could jump on it, but not yet. Was there an Arizona counter stamp? I don't believe so. I know I found New Mexico, California, a couple other of the western. I found Colorado, Montana, quite a few of them. So, but all right. So hopefully you guys are ready for a chance to win a 1930 Standing Liberty Quarter, 1930S. It's in okay condition. I mean, it's got a lot of meat left on it. Way better than you'd find in a group of junk silver, for sure. Absolutely. You've got a lot of detail. There is some wear on it, of course, but it's a nice coin. So if you do want a chance to win this, I'm going to type a word into the chat soon, and all you got to do is type that word 1 time per person. As long as you're one of the first 20 people to type what I type without misspelling it, capital letters, small numbers, I don't care, but you just, spelling does count. That's all you got to do. So you just got to type what I type after I type it, once per person. Winners determined based on my screen and my screen alone. Don't know what else really to tell you. I think we know what we're doing by now, and good luck to everybody. Coins USA misspelled it. He said K first, and then he types in SLQ. I'm just kidding. I'll count that. I know you were replying to somebody else, but remember, only type once. Once per person. No retracting messages. That is disqualification. Sorry, Johnny. Got to be fair to everybody. Autocorrect says Aunt Orda. Sorry. Slow. Aunt Orda's saying all kinds of stuff there, but do everybody have a chance here? Let's see how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Looks like we got about 20 so far. So if you haven't put your comment in there, you're probably not watching live or on live chat. So we're going to go ahead and say stop. Let's go low number today. Let's see. JW is number 2 today. No, sorry, number 3 on my screen. So JW is hoping I roll a number 3 here. I'm spoiling it for JW. That rolled off my screen a little bit, but I'm holding it. It's a number 15. I want to be fair. I don't want to roll again just because it was off the screen, but that is a number 15. So JW lost. That's what we all know so far. JW has indeed lost today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my screen to show you guys. So here we go. There's me saying SLQ. Made it a little bit tough. I'm sorry. 1 is Coins USA, 2 is TOCC, 3 was JW, 4 Papa Giorgio, 5 Deanne, 6 George Luna, 7 Ulrich, 8 David Carlisle, 9 Jonathan Reese, 10 Captain Jigga, 11's Mission Get Rich, 12 Gareth, 13 Johnny, 14 Dad and Daughter, and 15 Alfred R. So now you just got to make sure Alfred R. did not guess more than once. I think that looks good. I think it's Alfred R. So I'm going to go ahead and just do one of these. Just to say there. You got your Inception going on. I know you guys all love that. I think that's good. Congratulations to Alfred. If you want this coin, which I'm sure you do because you did enter the giveaway for this, it's a pretty nice coin. Here we go. Look at that. All you got to do is send me an email with your information. I will not mail this out right away. We're only on day 6. After day 11, I'll mail out everybody's giveaways. I got a little pile of them going on there. My email is right there, underneath the microscope, right there, and right there. So hopefully that's it. Alfred says, haha, send it to JW. If you really want me to send it to JW, I will. I'm sure he'll use it, or he'll use it on his channel, or he'll keep it for himself, or do something with it. That's totally up to you. I don't mind doing that. And then Alfred says, I'll add it to your packet. Well, if you guys really want to mail it around the country a few times, whatever you guys want to do. But just let me know by email, and we'll take care of it. How bad is your leg? You want to see the rest of them? So we had Alfred was number 15, I think. And Robert was 16, Spiked Head 17, Gums 18, Mikey 19, JC 20, AZ 21, and Coin Dragon 22. So, there you go. I don't know. I mean, hopefully that answered your question. Let's see what else we got there. Cheese and rice. What the heck? If you're going to fight over... Hey, look, if you guys don't want it, I'll keep it and use it as tomorrow's giveaway prize. It'll save me a little bit of work in the next 24 hours. That's totally up to you guys. But anyway, just send me an email. Lag is terrible, says Jonathan Reese. You know what? I noticed depends a lot on where you're at, your own internet connection, whether you're using a phone or a computer. There's a lot of different factors going on. That's why I kind of try to do the giveaway like we do it. So as long as you're in that top 20, you at least have a shot. I noticed JW on his stream earlier. He was doing a similar type of giveaway, but he had like 80 or 90 people in there. And I was on my phone. And believe me, as soon as I saw the word pop up in chat, I typed it as fast as I could, and I was still probably like 40 or 50 people down in the list. So it's like, and I for whatever reason, I just was lagging compared to the rest of the stream, and that's I don't know what else I can do. I don't have the stream set on ultra low latency. I don't think that's necessary, but anyway, hope you guys had fun today. Hopefully we find more than just 2 wheat cents tomorrow, but we'll be back here tomorrow, day 7. We'll do it again about 11 o'clock Pacific time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll go through another $11 worth. So make sure you clean that Standing Liberty quarter before sending it out. Absolutely. No. It's going to be exactly the way it is. But I don't know what you guys decided about what to do with this quarter. Somebody email me and claim it, though. I'm writing down Alfred, though, so Alfred has to tell me what to do. Don't just everybody email me and say it's yours, though. Alfred. Perfect. All right, guys. Thank you very much again. And if you guys... Anyway, I don't know if anybody else is streaming right now. I guess I'll take a quick look and see if I want to point you in a direction. If you guys are home with not much to do and want some more stuff to watch, I see Kanan's on, but Kanan's always on, so there's probably nobody there. Well, it says 3 people are watching, but I don't believe that. Mr. Doughboy is on. I don't know. I don't see anybody with a bunch of people. He's got 2 people in his stream, so... I don't even know if that's live or not. But anyway, maybe we won't do a raid. That's fine. Not sure, Mikey. My what do you call it? My list of subscriptions isn't really telling me everything. It's kind of like being what do you call it? It's just not showing everything. I don't know. It's like I got to hunt down to see who's even live right now. Goodbye, says Jorge Luna. Let's find that Indian head tomorrow. Yeah, no doubt. That'd make up for not finding a bunch of wheat cents today, but I guess we're still averaging quite a big number. Coins for Amateur, thanks for hanging out and coming in here. Somebody was saying who was streaming later, though. Where did I just see that? Jeff and Big Mill will be streaming later. Yep. I think it's about lunchtime for me. JW was talking about cheese and rice. That sounds pretty good. I might have to go do that. But anyway, you guys have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you again in about 23 hours or so. Have a good one. Thanks again.